All right, and
We can't even start off like that.
welcome back to another episode of whatever this is.
Yeah.
No name yet, but
Damn.
we're working on it. It's a work in progress.
It's just the OG name.
I feel like we've been saying that for weeks now, but
We've said this for 6 weeks
I'm-
because this is our 6th podcast that we filmed.
yeah, I'm pretty sure we said by number 4
Yeah.
that we'd have a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still working on it. It's still going.
I still am under the assumption it's because we're Muslim and we don't name our children till the 7th day. You know what I'm saying? So we need 7 episodes of podcasts to go out. That's
Yeah.
why. You know,
Yeah.
we did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Don't expect no Islamic meat like Tartil or something.
It's a cool name though.
It is a tough.
It's a good app, by the way. I really
It
like
is a good
it.
app.
But yeah, we have a couple things to recap. I think this is gonna be. This might be a little shorter episode potentially,
Maybe.
but a lot of recap with this one.
So yeah, you want to get into what we're getting into today?
Yeah, so a lot of recap today. We're gonna discuss the Oscars again.
That's
they
hilarious.
finally happened, so we got our results.
Mhm.
Good news.
Mhm.
Good news. We'll get to it after that Dune trailer, which I know.
Yeah. I'm not a crazy fan of the Dune trilogy or whatever, but
Yeah.
you know, good trailer.
You saw the trailer though?
Yeah. I remember seeing it.
Okay.
It was pretty tough.
Okay, and the Spider-Man trailer.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm concerned
That's the big
about.
one. That's the
Hell
big
yeah,
one.
That's right.
You can cut that bit if you want.
Oh.
All right. So first of all, oh, actually, before we get started, I should mention that both of us are going to be out of town next week.
Yeah, starting next week.
Next week, so we're gonna pre-record something that'll be out on time. We won't be late with our schedule, but yeah. So that'll be we might be a little behind on recap with Invincible. I think with Daredevil also.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
will be behind, but I plan on we'll be behind. But then what we do, we film the Saturday, not right before the stuff come out, but we're kind of like a week behind.
Mm-hmm.
So when we do come back, we'll be right on schedule.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
only be like a few days.
we'll end up recapping all the stuff we missed anyway.
Yeah.
So it's good. All right. So first of all, the Oscars.
You know, we've talked about that on like half of our episodes.
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
Mhm.
But yeah, finally they happened
Yeah.
this past weekend, and the biggest news: Michael B. Jordan won.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
called it. Episode 1.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Guess
Mind
what?
you didn't say you didn't want him to win.
Yeah.
You were just thinking that Timothy would win.
I mean, yeah, because at that point, by the time we talked about it, I think he'd won every other award at that time.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know the names of the awards, but he gave some speech. It was like in January,
There might have been the Golden Globes,
maybe something
potentially,
like that.
where he's like, "I'm chasing greatness" and all that stuff.
Yeah,
That
I
one,
think
right?
so.
It's a good speech too.
No, it was. I think a lot of people hate it. They're like, he's so arrogant, but I think
No.
he just has an athlete mentality.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up like as a fan of all these sports teams.
Exactly,
Like
you know what I
he's been ingrained in the culture.
Yeah.
So
Shah Rukh Khan is like that too.
has he?
Yeah, it's so interesting. He had an interview, and they're like, "What do you think of these new coming? Da, 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 do you think you passed the torch?" He's like, "There's no torch to pass. Like, I've come here to rule." I was
Damn,
like, "Damn."
damn. He took that king title
Yeah, he's
personally.
like, no, like he's like, I don't have competent. Like, I don't understand your question. Like,
Damn, wow. Okay.
Like he was very cutthroat. Like, no.
Respect. I mean,
Yeah.
he's on top for a reason.
True.
Yeah, but yeah. So up until that point, he was winning every single award.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme is also like, I wouldn't say it's an Oscar bait movie, but it kind of is a little bit.
I see where you're coming from.
Because the whole thing is like, I'm about to like, it's gonna be my best performance to date.
Yeah.
Whereas like you go into Sinners and it's not like you don't think this is gonna be Michael B. Jordan's best, and you could argue it's not, but
What would you have above it?
Fruitvale Station's really
Honestly,
good.
that was the only movie that I was like, maybe.
Fruitvale Station's really good. Black Panther's good too.
Black Panther's
It's not.
very
I don't think
good.
it's Oscar winning, but it's really good.
It is
He's really
very
good at that.
That might be his best character, though.
Potentially, yeah.
Besides maybe the twins. The twins are the only other character that I can think of right now. Because Without Remorse is cool, but not crazy.
Very like that's a military man.
Yeah,
kind of,
he was
yeah.
in Fahrenheit 451. I actually didn't watch the movie. I like watched like.
I think that was a
quarter of it.
TV movie.
Yeah,
It was
think
good,
It was, like,
not
straight
bad.
streaming.
Yeah. I think it was HBO or something.
Yeah, something like that. Fruitvale Station is actually the first like Michael B. Jordan movie I watched
Really?
back in like 2015, 2016 or something like that, and it
Mhm.
was because there's so J. Cole has like kind of an unreleased mixtape
Mm-hmm.
where he has songs like Tears for ODB and a bunch of other stuff. So you know, back in the day, they had the YouTube mixes. Right?
Yeah.
And there was a YouTube mix for J. Cole's Tears for ODB,
Mhm.
and the video in the background was Fruitvale Station. Michael B. Jordan.
That's how you discovered it?
That's how I discovered Fruitvale Station and Michael B. Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Creed came out like either right after or right before that time. I found it, and then that's when I really got
I don't know if Creed's the first I ever watched of him. I think I saw him before that, but I'm trying to wonder what it could be. Maybe Chronicle.
Yeah, maybe.
Chronicle came out before.
Yeah,
It's a really good movie, by the way. I would really recommend
I
that.
still haven't finished it.
You didn't finish it?
No, we talked about this on another pod.
We did talk about. You don't finish a lot of movies.
That's kind of facts, actually. Yeah, and that's not because I think the movie is bad. Like a movie can be good and I won't finish it sometimes. It's just, life happens. Yeah,
Batman. You fell asleep.
Yeah, I did
So.
multiple times. Yeah,
but
yeah, no, I still think Michael B. Jordan winning. I think everything surrounding his win. I also want to talk about other stuff with the Oscars because Ryan Coogler also won for best screenplay, or what was it?
Original screenplay.
Yeah. So amazing, well deserved. Yeah, it was an amazing story. I wonder how. I would love to ask him his thought process. Like, how'd you come up with that? Like, what inspired that? You know.
So it was a lot of like personal.
Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense because people even kind of had like edits about this where like their grandparents will tell stories of like what it was like to live in the South at that like kind of time, that Jim Crow era.
Yeah.
Which I feel like people forget. Like, was it 100 years ago?
Even pre Jim Crow was not that long ago.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like the whole plantations and all.
One
that
thing
stuff.
that they didn't teach us this in school, but I went to like an internship thing in DC, and they were like, a lot of the time you see civil rights pictures and they're in black and white. They do that on purpose to make
you feel like a long time ago.
But it was the 60s. Like my dad was alive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But yeah, back to the main topic. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, I think it was really well deserved. I always thought it was more impressive from a logistic perspective, right? Playing two characters, making it so they're so interconnected, and like the cigarettes passing scene, right? Something like
it's
that.
so seamless.
Yeah, exactly. You would never be able to tell.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think everything surrounding his win. I think the fact that I personally do think out of all the movies I'd watch, I didn't watch the Leonardo DiCaprio movie, but out of all the movies I watched, I thought it was the best movie. I do think Sinners overall is a better movie than Marty Supreme, given like the score and like all these other aspects that go into the film. So I really think that was like the NBA championship and that team winning also the MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Finals MVP. Yeah.
Exactly, right? So, but yeah, if you see him right before, like he took that breath, and when he finally won, he was like,
I think he thought he was about to lose.
Yeah, I think he might have been psyching himself.
Because that must be tough. Like, you hear someone else's name and, like, you got all these cameras on you, you gotta be clapping, you gotta pretend like, not that you're happy with losing, but that, like, you're not upset.
Yeah, 100%.
And that is tough. Like, bro,
tough.
Timothy's lost so many times now. He's been nominated, I think, 3 times?
Yeah.
He hasn't won
he
yet.
has the record. The only other person that's been nominated this many times and lost back to back, Al Pacino.
Damn.
Yeah.
Destined for greatness.
For real.
I mean, he could be a future GOAT, to be honest with you. Like, he's that talented.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think story-wise, the story is better with Michael B. Jordan. He's 40 now. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
he's 39.
He doesn't look 40.
No, he doesn't. Almost butter.
Yeah,
right?
almost butter.
But, like, I think, like, this is the culmination of his story.
Mm.
And, like, sure, people are hitting on Timothy or da-da-da. I mean, he's not going to see this. He's going to get fudged. But, like, I feel like he'll have his time. It was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Right? He won back in 2016. He'd been in the game for what? Since it was 1980s, 1990s?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only thing whack about the Leonardo thing is that wasn't even his best movie. Or his best performance that he won for.
What did he win for?
The Revenant.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that.
Someone where he fights the bear.
Oh.
He gets mauled by the bear. Yeah, but it took Al Pacino a long time to win too.
Yeah.
And yeah, apparently the Academy has a thing for like they don't want young people to win because historically young people don't really win much.
Yeah, I can see that.
They make people wait a lot.
I think it's like the you gotta earn your stripes type.
Like
thing.
Tom Cruise doesn't have an Oscar.
That's crazy.
He should have one.
Yeah, 100%.
And like, cause people forget how good of an actor he is.
True.
He has to go back to the drama stuff because he's good at that.
He is very good. I always think of that one movie that I need to watch. I think it's Eye Wide Shut.
Oh, that's a really good movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So,
it's kind of disturbing, especially like
yeah,
all the recent stuff going on. But
100%.
yeah. Anything else you want to highlight from the Oscars? I mean,
there probably is. I think it's kind of just, actually no. This is something I want to talk about. One big pro of social media now, especially with like TikTok and things like that, you get to see the ins and outs of these things in a level that we just never have seen before.
like BTS.
Yeah, behind the scenes, but like, it's so funny because the Oscars seem so like wow, but you realize like it's just a building.
Yeah.
Like ultimately, right?
Yeah.
And I apparently with the Oscars, when you win your Oscars, you're meant to go backstage and it's a long hallway.
Oh, I saw the
Yeah,
video.
right?
Someone documented that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I forget the name, but it's just a long hallway and they call it like the quiet room.
They give you like a moment to breathe.
Yeah, right before you
Yeah.
see all those cameras and everything.
It's really smart.
Yeah,
That's
it's
nice.
really smart and
Yeah.
things like that I think are so dope to see.
Yeah.
Right? Like, wow,
Otherwise, you'd never know that.
No, 100%. Heck,
Yeah.
I guarantee you a lot of actors themselves, like 95% of the actors have never been there.
Yeah.
Right? You know,
Yeah.
who's winning the Oscars. Right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
One of my other favorite things is seeing the actors wait because they engrave your name in the Oscar,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Seeing them wait by as they're like engraving it.
Yeah.
I saw the winner for supporting actress. She was in Weapons. She was the antagonist in Weapons. Bro, she killed it, by the way.
Really?
She's in her like 70s or 80s when she
Mm.
won, and like bro, I like her smile was so wide and
That's what's up.
yeah, it was really cute. Her husband is you remember Truman Show?
Yeah.
The creator from Truman Show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's her husband.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
that's pretty good. I saw him. I was like,
Hey.
I know you. I can't do it. But another Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
True.
Yeah, he looks good, by the way. There was a weird period in between where he just looked kind of old. I was like, dang, like
He's getting there.
kind of
He's like 50 though.
kind of aged a little. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to hate on the guy. Like he looks good.
You know what's funny? That makes me think of Tobey Maguire because they're best friends and like they're the same age.
Yeah.
You know, Tobey Maguire is dating someone that's our age. Yeah.
Damn.
And I just see all the memes where it's like.
Because they go after Leonardo, but not him.
No, it was once you hit like 20, you're competing with niggas that you looked up to when you were 5. And it's like, damn, Spider-Man took my girl. Honestly, if that happened though, I'd be like, that's the game. You know, I'm not Spider-Man.
I mean, you say that, but I've also seen some memes who compare that to like, they say like, oh, when you hit like 15 or something, and this is your competition, and it's
yeah. No,
yeah.
I've seen that too. Yeah,
it's Trump. Yeah.
It's really like 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
It's not for a while.
We'll protect this all.
It's all. No, I'm taking this out because it makes it seem like we're making light.
Oh yeah, we're just laughing at this.
But yeah, overall, I mean, there's a ton of stuff that we could talk about the Oscars, but I do want to keep it pushing because, well, we want to get into the Dune trailer and the Spider-Man trailer.
I'll shout out to Conan real quick because I really like Conan O'Brien. You know who that is, right?
Yeah. At first, I didn't realize, and then
He's my favorite late night guy because I think he's genuinely funny. Some of the other guys, it's very hit or miss.
Yeah.
But he seems more genuine than everyone else. There was also a moment where they tried cutting out someone's award speech, and they cut back to him, and he like just decided not to talk. He was looking He was looking back at the people. He was like, "Let him finish." He didn't say that, but like that was his demeanor. And then afterwards, they I think they cut the mic completely, and he was like, cutting a mic on someone is crazy.
Wow.
So respect to him.
Damn! Shout out to Conan. I didn't know he was like that.
Yeah, but yeah, let's get into Dune trailer.
I mean, you're gonna have more thoughts than I'm gonna have because again, I'm not a super big fan of the Dune stuff. Again, I've always said it's very visually appealing, and I obviously love that. But what did you think of it?
Everything I wanted, really. I think they've talked about how there's gonna be a time jump in this one, around like 17 years or so.
17.
Yeah.
It does not look 17 years older.
Yeah, it could be one of those space things where like they don't really age.
They live really long?
Potentially, I don't know. I haven't read the books, but I think the part where he's bald is probably that point because there's another point where they show in the trailer where he's talking to his mom and he still has the long hair. So I think that's meant to be the beginning, and then they're gonna cut and you see him with like his legions and everything, and he's guiding everyone. That's probably after the time jump.
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
But no, it looks really solid. I think Denis Villeneuve, the director, said that this is gonna be the most like action-packed one.
That's good because I actually thought the action in the second one was kind of lackluster at times.
Lackluster, really? I feel like it builds up really well.
Again, I think it's edits ruining my perception of the movie.
Yeah, that's not the movie's fault though.
That is true. I will give it that. But yeah, like
because I think, well, my bad. I don't mean to cut you off, but if you say like the first one, people say the first one's really boring, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of world building, and they're creating the relationships between the characters, and it is a lot of building. It's a little slower. There's not much action in that, apart from like when his dad gets killed.
Yeah.
That I feel like sets the tone. The second one is like his rise, sort of, into like this. Man, I don't even want to say it, but like this messiah kind of figure, right? And I think he builds up really well to where in the end you get all the action and stuff, and then he becomes the leader. And now it's just like, now he's gonna go crazy because the whole point of Frank Herbert's story is that like messiahs are not good.
Interesting.
Because he's not meant to be a hero.
Yeah.
I think people understand that now, but like they kind of compare it to Anakin a little bit, where like this is his Darth Vader moment, this next movie.
Interesting.
Because there's also, dang, I don't know if I want to like spoil this, so you can cut this out if you want. There's a part. Repeat that. There's a part or a short part of the book. This is based on Dune Messiah, right?
Okay.
The third movie. There's a short excerpt that someone posted, where they're basically talking about, they reference Hitler for sure.
Damn.
Because they're like, oh, this happened back in history. Like he killed like 6 million people or something.
Okay.
Someone's telling him that, and he's like, that's pretty light. He ends up killing more than 1 billion people. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember the exact figure. If someone knows in the comments, let us know. But it was over 1 billion.
Timothy's character. Wow.
Because he's raging like intergalactic war on everyone.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What's his reasoning?
That's a good question. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, like why?
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
Because I understood the second one.
Yeah.
Right? I get it because he lost his...
That's just revenge, right? Like he's killing the people who killed his father.
I thought it wasn't even just revenge. Like, yeah, it's revenge, but like he lost the infrastructure of his tribe, right? So he has to rebuild it. So I get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't understand the whole thing. Like it says in the trailer, like he's like, "How did Dad do it?" And his mom was like, "Your dad never like waged a war."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting. I'll definitely watch it. Now I'm more intrigued. I think I've gone over like certain humps because I always thought it looked visually great, and I was just watching on like my small ass TV, right? So I'm definitely excited to.
This is definitely an IMAX movie.
Yeah, but we're not gonna be here.
We'll make it work somehow. Maybe we can watch it over there or something.
Yeah, they got it over there probably.
Yeah, but no, it looks really interesting in terms of the like why he's doing it. I think a part of it is because there's not meant to be like a messiah type thing. Remember how like his mom kind of came up with the prophecy? Her and her like tribe, clan, whatever you want to call it. They kind of came up with it and they kind of like spoke it into existence almost. Because he, like the path was laid out for him.
Yeah.
And he just kind of followed it really. But I feel like it's one of those where like it could have been anyone. Potentially.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting how they do it, because yeah.
You know, you mentioned prophecies, like they spoken into existence. Isn't that kind of old prophecies though?
I guess so, but if you want to get like religious with it, like
yeah, we don't believe that, right?
Yeah.
But like, you know, other than that,
I guess so. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I see what you mean, because there are people in the world who I'm not gonna name, but there are certain things that are like written that will happen, and they're trying to like actively make it happen.
You know what's interesting? This is kind of off topic, but that storyline or plot is the like beginning of season 1 to Transformers Prime.
Really?
Yeah. So their prophecy is that like the stars will align and there'll be great power and like dark energon flowing from the volcanoes.
Yeah.
Right. But they always thought they were talking about Cybertron, but it was happening on Earth, right?
Oh.
And Megatron or like they're talking about it and everything, and Optimus is like, I'm not so worried for this planet. I'm more so worried about the people who think the prophecy speaks to them alone. And he's talking about Megatron in the cuts, and he's like, my destiny is upon me. Like I can feel Unicron's spirit talking and da da da. It's very interesting. Did you ever watch Transformers Prime? You gotta watch it.
Maybe an episode here or there, because I think it was on TV when I was a kid, or when we were kids.
Yeah.
Was it on Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know what the characters look like. I remember maybe seeing an episode here and there.
It's on Tubi.
Yeah, shout out Tubi. I was thinking about Tubi today, actually.
Yo, you know they're helping TikTokers make short films. Who knows?
Potentially.
One day, you know?
Inshallah. I didn't know that. No, I was thinking about it today because I was thinking like, I wonder how they make money.
Tubi?
Yeah.
I do think that.
Because like they could genuinely charge people, and like you wouldn't really think it's that crazy.
Do you think it's the show's paying them?
Maybe.
Like, yo, we wanna.
Maybe. I'm not really sure how that stuff works.
Because they have a lot of like.
They have an insane catalog.
No, but they have a lot of garbage.
That's true. Maybe it's like the good stuff kind of people forget about the rest.
Yeah.
But Yeah, they have an insane amount of stuff.
Like, for example, this is so funny. So obviously it's a parody on The Grinch Stole Christmas, and it's like titled "The Nigga That Stole Christmas" or some shit.
It's literally that.
Yeah, something like that. I forget what it is, but it's just some dude like in Atlanta, and like, bro, it's so bad. Like,
You watched?
Looks like, yeah, we watched it as a joke, right? And the movie is like generally like shot on like an iPhone, and it's like garbage, and it's just a bunch of like. I don't say like short people, vertically inclined or
okay,
right? But yeah, and they're like play all the elves, and he's just beating them up. Like there's no real storyline. Like he gets his baby mama took. Like
damn,
it's really funny.
That's really funny.
But there's a lot of stuff like that on Tubi.
That's funny. Yeah, maybe the good stuff kind of outweighs the bad.
Yeah.
Or not
Tubi
outweighs.
is the SoundCloud of streaming services.
Damn, that's a good comparison.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
comparison.
a bar.
That is a bar. Damn, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that comparison.
But Bet, you want to segue into Spider-Man trailer?
Yeah, let's talk about
Also,
Spider-Man. Alright, but let's get into probably the biggest topic today.
Fudge yeah!
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Spider-Man.
Da-da-da-da. Sorry.
Yeah.
But,
Thoughts?
worth the wait.
Beautiful.
Oh, actually? Damn.
What?
I'm gonna be a hater for a little. Okay, because I was looking at all the clips, like when they first came out on Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I really like that marketing strategy. It's very interesting.
Yeah, they got people talking about it for like the whole day.
It was dope. Yeah, because people were posting about it every hour.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't know there was going to be that many.
Yeah, it was like 14 clips.
Like, I was about to go to sleep and I was like, dang, they're still uploading.
Yeah,
movies.
I think there was one at like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, that's insane.
I was up so late that night because I was studying for my final that I watched the trailer live on their Instagram.
What time?
4 in the morning.
You were up at 4?
Yeah, I went to bed at like 6.
Damn,
It was
you
really
hit Fudger too?
Huh?
You hit Fudger too?
Yeah, I mean, at that point you have to.
Yeah.
It was Ramadan still.
Spider-Man and then Fudger?
Yes, sadly. Yes.
Wait, why was it 4?
Because they were doing it on New York time. They were releasing it 7 a.m. over there. And he was, so how it worked, he was on the Empire State Building with a bunch of kids.
That was the same day?
Yeah, that was live.
Oh.
He did that live.
Oh,
and
damn.
it was on their Instagram live.
Oh,
right?
shoot.
So I was watching it. It was like 40,000 people in that live.
Damn.
And they played the trailer in the live.
Dang. Because I remember, like, for instance, I remember Endgame came out at like 6 a.m. or something.
Interesting.
So I thought 6 was like, if we're going to do it early, you kind of go 6. Because 9...
I think they just probably did 7 because they didn't want to make kids wake up at 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard it. But speaking of it, it's weird because I think the Dune one also premiered on TikTok, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I have multiple things to talk about this trailer.
Okay.
The fact that it has the record for most 24
that
hours.
is insane.
It's what? It was at 750 million views.
Something like that, yeah.
That's
750.
insane.
Yeah.
Genuinely insane.
And it broke the last record. It almost doubled it.
Yeah.
The last record was 365.
Something like that. It was the Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's surprising to me. Also.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it would be Endgame or something.
I agree. Interesting. I don't know why.
I remember the hype was really high for that movie, but...
Yeah.
Bro, 700 million?
Insane.
That's how you know the hype hasn't died down.
No, 100%. That's crazy to me when you think about, like... That's like a tenth of the world. If we have 7 or 8 billion, like almost a tenth. A tenth of the world has seen.
7.5, yeah.
So if you were to like take 10 people, at least one person would have seen that. One person would have seen that trailer.
Yeah.
Like if you just to grab 10.
Yeah. I might be 10 of those, but you know.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's insane. But I will say,
Yeah,
when I first saw the clips
Yeah.
on Instagram, it looked very AI to me.
Which bit?
All of it. Not when I watched the whole trailer. When I watched the whole trailer in full, it didn't look as bad.
What looked AI?
Genuinely, I'm telling you, like every single one almost.
Really?
Like a lot of them looked very AI to me.
That's
But I think it's also the color palette.
maybe. Yeah, because I saw them. I didn't think that.
When I was seeing on Instagram, I was like, yeah, that looks AI.
Dang, interesting. I never thought
Yeah.
that.
And yeah, it's interesting. I've seen a lot of comments. A lot of people agreed with me.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's just the color palette that has people.
I don't know. No, people didn't say it was the color palette that did it. That's my reasoning as to why, right? Because, like, should be told, it's kind of a dull color palette. It's very gray. It's very gray.
Not all the time, but yeah.
In that trailer, I can only think of one time where I was like, oh, this is colorful.
Mm.
It's the one where he's swinging and, like, he swings, like, and he hits the building with the
and he,
pigeons.
like, slides off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one that I'm like, wow, that's colorful.
Mm.
His suit looks amazing,
Yeah.
right? But everything else is very gray.
We gotta speak about the suit.
We do. 100%.
It looks amazing.
Where would you rank it in Suits? Like on
I wouldn't put it above Andrew Garfield's second one. I think that one's still better.
I was also thinking the same.
I'd probably put it right after that. I think, if not, maybe third, because I think the end of No Way Home, that suit was really nice too.
Yeah, that is.
This
true.
is kind of the same thing. It's a little different.
Yeah.
It's like 2 or 3.
I might put the black suit above this still, though. I can't lie.
Toby's.
Yeah, I really like that one.
It is a good one.
I don't think, truth be told, I don't think we've had a bad Spider-Man suit. The only one where I'm like, maybe I can hear you out is like people will hate the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit, and
I like that one.
I think you love it or hate it. I can see why people would hate it, but yeah, like I don't think we've ever had a bad Spider-Man
The
suit.
people who I've seen talk about that they don't like it is mostly the eyes, because he gets it from the sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
And he sticks it in there.
Yeah.
I think it's not bad. It kind of works.
I don't think it's horrible. No.
Yeah. Also, because like he gets such an insane upgrade in number 2 that it's like.
Yeah, like who cares at that
Yeah,
point?
it's Mark 1.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But
Speaking of the suit, I think one thing that kind of caught me off guard, which I originally didn't know what to feel about it, but the more I think about it, the more I enjoy it. There's one scene where he's kind of like holding his head. That's also a very colorful shot, by the way. But he's kind of holding his head, like he seems like something's happening with his head or something. You don't remember this scene?
I feel like I vaguely remember it.
But in the suit, you could see like it's folding up here.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, that's
because
good.
One of the things I hated about his earlier suits were that they would just CGI over the whole thing.
Yeah.
And like it's extremely like
if you look at the suit like outside of the trailer, like the bits where it's just a video of him, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, I actually think that suit to me might be the best like just looking suit
Just
without
yeah.
film or da. Like it genuinely looks amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. When people got footage when they were filming out and about.
Yeah. Or the one they released like definitely last year at this point, where it's just like he walks up to the camera and he's like, "You ready?"
Oh yeah.
Like
because I think they got the raised webbing now too.
Yeah.
They took it from Toby's suit.
Yeah. It does seem like it's a mixture of Toby and Andrews. He's definitely taking from them.
Yeah, I think they changed the eyes a little too. I think they made it a little bigger.
Yeah, I do think so.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still like gonna be adjusting.
Was it in the trailer? I don't think.
Because I didn't see that. I mean, I don't care too much. I do understand it from like a film and story perspective that like the eyes are so much emotion in there.
Yeah.
Right. So I get if they want to keep it, but yeah, I don't think it was bad. You know what I mean?
I know. I don't think it was. I think that they should keep it properly and probably go the Deadpool route, because his are also the same thing. Like it's really expressive, but what they did earlier with Spider-Man was that it was mechanical.
Yeah, it was.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it will be that because the suit isn't mechanical.
Yeah, I agree.
But,
plus, Tom is a great actor, and like we saw Andrew do it. You can express your emotions.
Yeah.
Like, but you just kind of have to be like theater.
But Andrew's very like.
Yeah, but he has that theater background, right? They're when it comes to how they act, they're the most expressive out of like
Opera and ballet.
Yeah, opera and ballet. Wait, did we talk about that last week? Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I don't think that made him lose, by the way.
No, it didn't
because the thing closed out.
Exactly.
Before.
So like, if anyone's like, "Oh, that was it already closed."
It's just interesting how. I know we're kind of getting off topic, but interesting how he was kind of the favorite and then he didn't win, and then Michael B. Jordan was the favorite and he ended up winning. Yeah. Anyway, I mean they both got awards, so
yeah,
I know they won't be complaining.
Exactly. But yeah, let's get into the story. So this is actually now I have more confidence in the movie now. I have a lot more confidence, and I feel like for the longest time I was kind of judging it because I dislike when we know too much about movies.
Agreed.
And I was like, okay, we're seeing Punisher, we're seeing Hulk. I'm assuming it's Punisher and Spider-Man teaming up to fight Hulk, right? And I was kind of like, I think it's whatever. I feel like it should be more grounded, this, that. And they completely blew away my expectations. I think it looks like it's going to be very grounded, right? We have elements of Wilson Fisk. He's getting the key to the city. Also, I've been wanting to talk about this. Everyone's like, oh, it's a spoiler for Daredevil. No, it is not, because the girl, like, everyone's like, oh, we know Wilson Fisk is not the mayor. No, you don't. The girl giving him the key, that's Wilson's understudy. Right? Like, that's the person under Wilson. You know how easy it is for Wilson to just be like, you do it. I'm not going to do that.
Is she in Daredevil?
Yeah, she's in Daredevil.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, people are complaining. It's a spoiler. No, it's not, bro. You're tripping. So
so he might actually be married then, still.
Yeah, he could definitely still be married. Like, they have not spoiled it. In fact...
They can't use him, right?
They can't. They don't have the movie rights. But I think this could be fake. But Vincent D'Onofrio... I think someone tweeted about it. Oh, so I guess you're not gonna be married anymore. And he was like, "Watch your tone. Like you don't know nothing."
Damn. Yeah. Watch your tone was crazy.
It was something like that, right? But yeah. So anyone saying it's a spoiler automatically, I'm sorry, you're dumb. Like
Also, for all we know, he could be in the movie. Maybe
Who,
even for a little
Kingpin?
bit. Yeah.
I don't know if they're even allowed to do. You can talk about him, but I actually don't think he's
Daredevil
allowed.
was in it. There's an issue with him too.
For movie rights.
I'm pretty sure it's both of them. He was in No Way Home.
But the thing is, I think it's because.
But if they ended up working out those issues, they're not gonna tell everyone.
That is true. That is a
It could
good
be like
point.
one of those surprises. It could be a cameo for all we know.
Because I was thinking it wasn't because the difference between Daredevil and Kingpin is Daredevil is not owned by Sony, right? But I think they have the villain right to Kingpin for the movies. That's why Disney can't use him. That's or at least from what I understand, that's why they can't. Like Daredevil's a separate thing,
Yeah.
right?
I guess.
Could be wrong, but
I
anyways,
guess we'll see. Yeah.
I want to talk kind of about the stories. I don't know how well versed you're in the comics for this story or but it looks like they could be going two routes, or they're adapting either two stories. Either he's turning into Man Spider, right? Which I don't think is very likely. I don't think he'll turn into a fledged Man Spider.
That'd be kind of crazy.
It would be crazy. I would kind of like it, to be honest.
Yeah, I would kind of like it. Too.
Yeah, I another note. I think this Spider-Man movie has the potential to go down as the most comic booky Spider-Man movie.
Agreed.
Right? Because you have so many elements. You got the hand. You got You got Punisher. You got Hulk. Like it's so many different elements, and you're adapting so many like more niche stuff from the comics. Like of course, yeah, like everything has to do with comics, but it's like it's just him fighting Doctor Octopus.
Yeah.
But this is like a very specific storyline.
Yeah, but even all those shots where there's one where he's like swinging through the cities holding the
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
They're recreating all the
Exactly.
comic panels and everything.
Amazing Fantasy and all these
Yeah.
other things,
And
right?
that's part of the reason why I was gonna say what you were saying earlier, where you were worried that it wouldn't be too grounded,
Yeah.
and like it sounded like there was too many elements to it.
Mhm.
That never worried me, to be honest with you,
Really?
because it seemed like it's one of those things where like his rogues gallery is so big
Yeah.
that most of these people we're seeing, even in like the recreation of the panels,
Mm-hmm.
they're like C-list.
Yeah, like they got Tarantula on there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
personally, I don't really know who that is.
I don't know a depth about him, a lot about
It
him,
might have
but
been in
like
a cartoon or something, but
he might have.
potentially.
But-
But that seems like one of those like, oh, he handled it. He
Yeah.
handled it off screen, or like it was a 2-second thing and this and that.
Yeah.
But even with the Punisher and Hulk thing, the Marvel universe is so big right now that it's like everyone's gonna think, oh, if there's something crazy happening in New York, where's everyone else?
Yeah.
That's the issue.
That's actually gonna funnel into my next point, where do you think we're gonna get a scene where Spider-Man was in the Void from Thunderbolts?
Oh, I heard
'Cause-
someone talk about that.
Yeah, all of New York
That's
was.
what the great thing was, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was the only thing I was like, maybe it's great because of that.
Maybe.
Because they're that when they're making the Amazing Fantasy like recreation, that city looks like it's in ruins at that point, right? I definitely think that could be a flashback to the Void.
That'd be cool, because they haven't really done that since Avengers,
Yeah.
where there used to be a thing where like, oh, everyone was at the event, but they experienced it.
Yeah. 100%.
Also, I don't know if Snyder did that first, by the way, with Batman v Superman.
I don't know, to be honest.
When Batman was in, he was in.
Oh,
Metropolis
I
and
remember.
Man
I
of
know what
Steel,
you're talking
and then
about.
Flash was also there, and
I have a lot
that's
of
a cool concept. I like
yeah.
that.
I have a lot of issues with the Snyderverse, but that actually was one of my favorite things about it.
Yeah, I like
Like
that.
I loved Batman's motivation. I was like, yeah, if I was Batman, I would hate Superman too.
Yeah, running through the rubble and
Yeah,
seeing
like you're
people
saying all
die
that.
and
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but no, if they do that, that'll be really cool,
Yeah.
because they haven't.
Do you think they need to do that?
No.
Interesting.
No, they don't need to, but again, it's one of those things that like, if half of New York is being like turned into a shadow, like where's everyone?
I definitely think I think it was I think it was all.
Did he cover all? Potentially, yeah, but not in terms of like where's everyone to help solve this.
Yeah.
But, like what's
But,
happening to everyone? Like did they
facts.
just turn into a shadow too?
Yeah.
Especially if they show that Spider-Man was there, I'd want to see what he was going through
Yeah, 100%.
if he got turned into a shadow.
I'm fine with like a cool 10 minutes. You know what I was also thinking though? Because there is a lot of stuff in this movie.
Yeah.
How long is this movie?
I don't think they've said yet.
I think it needs to be like 3 hours, dog.
I don't think it'll be. Maybe like
but
2.5
there's
max.
There's so much, I feel like.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Because you have like 5 different stuff. You have the mutation, right? You have the whole MJ Peter Net thing, right? You have the Hulk, right? You have the Punisher. You have the Hand, right? Sure, you'll get montages of like him fighting other villains, right? But I don't think the Hand is going to be a montage. I don't think Peter Ned and all that definitely won't be a montage. I don't think Punisher, like those big 5, other than like the Tarantula and I think it was Boomerang, like those are the 2 things that are like probably a montage. But everything else, no, like you can't, especially because
realistically, unless you've seen Daredevil, you don't know who the Hand is. You know, like you're gonna have to talk about that.
Potentially, I think that's the crazy thing with editing, though, is that you could make all these scenes short if you need to, not to the detriment of the movie. But I'm trying to think, like, for example, Captain America: Civil War, the airport battle that was like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like when you sit through that, it feels like it's pretty long. Like they just keep fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It feels longer than 15 minutes.
I think it was even shot longer. Like there's a lot of deleted scenes from that fight scene.
So like that being 15 minutes, which is like you could potentially say that's the climax. That's the biggest like scene in the movie.
I would agree actually.
15 minutes out of 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think like it is a lot, but I think they can handle it.
But the thing is, the difference between that and the Hand thing is, like the Hand fight could be shorter than 15.
I don't think they need to explain who the Hand is. It's just like it's just like a ninja clan.
But why are they there? Why should he care? Like, you know?
I'm pretty sure someone talked about how. Excuse me. Yeah, that's crazy.
Bass just went crazy right there.
Someone talked about how, and I don't remember this particularly because this was a while back. But I don't think you saw Defenders, but I think they're in Defenders.
Yeah, they're in Defenders. They're in Iron Fist, and they're in Daredevil.
Yeah, but I think they were meant to be gone after Defenders.
Oh.
Someone said that like that was a whole plot point. I don't remember it.
Yeah, actually,
that was like 10 years ago.
That makes sense because I remember someone saying that, and like I was talking about it. Yeah, season 3 now the Hand is gone.
Yeah.
Right.
So that like whether that's if that's the Hand, maybe they have to explain it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It could also not be the Hand. It could be someone else.
How many ninja clans do we have in the Marvel universe?
You could always come up with another ninja clan.
I guess maybe. I don't know, but you know what's another one thing? Marvel is back to their tricks again. You know, the whole CGIing things out.
Hiding trailers?
Yeah. I definitely think they're doing that. With that final jump where Spider-Man jumps to fight the Hand, you can clearly see that the bottom ninjas are looking at someone else. They're not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not looking up.
I know there's a lot of blank space between.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm going to do it like this. Spider-Man's like here jumping, and the ninjas are kind of like here. But these ninjas right here are looking, and their swords are pointing here.
Dang, I didn't know that bit. I know that it did seem like they were hiding something.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, like, who could it be then?
I think it could be Daredevil. I actually think that.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Because I saw someone say it could be Hulk, and I was like, there's no way if you're a ninja, you're jumping at the Hulk, like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, facts.
If I'm a ninja,
Mind
I'm
you,
like...
Daredevil's done that shit. Daredevil does that. Yeah, get him out!
He's Daredevil, though. He got the...
He don't have a law. Hold up.
Yeah, but he got the belief, right?
That's so much funny. Those are so funny. You be finding Silver Surfer. Yeah, get him out!
Hey, you got him.
So, what? Why? But yeah, I think it could be Daredevil. I don't think it's Punisher because they're too high up.
Yeah, how's he jumping like that?
Yeah.
I don't think it's Hulk. But I'm trying to think who else could it be. Daredevil would make sense, but that would be a lot of...
I saw one theory where actually it's not the Hand there. And like there's 2 times we see the Hand.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And this just goes to show how nerdy we are as fans and everything. Because people realized the first scene where we see the Hand, that ninja's jump, is the exact same pose we see at the top ninja and the other time we see the Hand.
Oh, so you think I don't know.
So they think that one of those is fake, right? That the Hand actually isn't there and another character is there, potentially the Hulk. If the Hulk is actually where those ninjas are, that could make sense. Like Hulk can easily get on a building and could be attacking like that, you know? Yeah. So, I don't know. I think we could generally talk about this trailer for hours because there's so many dope storylines. The Man-Spider thing. Oh, I didn't even say maybe they could be adapting Morlun. Because in the comics, that's when he gets organic webbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets into the cocoon, gets stronger, gets a power boost, and all that other stuff.
That would be a lot.
I don't think they should do that.
If they do that, this is going to have to be like a setup for him coming later. But the only issue with that is because Doomsday's happening. And then Secret Wars. So then if you have like a soft reboot kind of thing, why would you continue the same story? That seems a little weird to me.
Do you think they'll go Secret Wars Venom route?
I think they should. Also because like that Venom post-credit scene was so stupid.
Yeah.
There was no need for that to happen.
But they initially it was going to happen. Like,
Yeah,
so,
but then
yeah. So
it's kind of weird enough they don't because the seeds are kind of there,
yeah,
and because Secret Wars is when he's meant to get it anyway.
yeah, exactly.
Because someone mentioned that it was a theory going around that they think he's gonna die, and that's gonna kind of bring him back, and similar to Spider-Man.
What do you think is
2.
going on with his eyes in the movie?
I don't know.
trailers?
If someone was saying that's the whole man spider kind of transformation, but I don't know if it looked like that. They said Zendaya's in his reflection.
I
in
don't
his
see
eyes.
it though. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying I don't see it. I don't see what Zendaya is. I really don't.
They said she's in a reflection of his eyes.
I know, but I'd be looking. I'm like, I don't see nothing.
Someone like zoomed in hell. I don't know.
It's just like, I don't know.
Could be, or that could be just him leveling up or something, getting more abilities.
So interesting. You know, I gotta hand it to people or Tom Holland, or I kind of think this generation we've had like three staples. We've had the Toby, we've had the Andrew, we've had the Tom, right? We've had the Bale, the Affleck, the Pattinson, and I've had like Pattinson and Tom came out the gate swinging, right? And they're really good, but I'm still kind of like. I have a soft spot for the Toby and the Bale. Like, those two, I think, are my favorite iterations of those characters on screen, right? But I really believe that, like, Tom really can go down as the best Spider-Man now. Like, with his stories and everything, like, comic accuracy and all these things. Like, I love the Tobey Maguire movies because of a lot of nostalgia and the grandiosity that comes with those movies, right? But, yeah, man, Tom is just, like, they're playing at a different level. Like, nothing's been this close to comics ever. You know,
he probably will go down as the best in most people's eyes.
Yeah.
A lot of it is down to like circumstance though.
True.
Because the MCU is so big, and now
100%.
like, you can have this whole connected universe, and you can make these comic storylines without it feeling kind of geeky almost.
Yeah.
Well, in the past you couldn't really do that.
No, you couldn't. I think the 2000s, like again, Bill and Toby were the beginning of where like it didn't look really bad. You know what I mean? Like people took it seriously. But now it's like, not only do we take it seriously, we want more of that geeky stuff. Yo, I want the cool color palette that James Gunn gives.
Think of X-Men.
Yeah. The whole thing, like, black leather to... Yeah.
Everyone was going crazy about they
so
want the yellow and the blue, they want the white eyes.
Yeah, 100%.
And now you can pull it off. Like, it does look... it doesn't even look out of place anymore.
Because, people were... Okay, it might have looked a little out of place on Wolverine, and I think that's more so because... You're seeing white eyes, but then you see skin, right? That might be the off-putting. But on Deadpool, it looks completely fine. Yeah. I've never once questioned it, right? And it makes me think, like, Batman, I think, could have white eyes. You have to do it well, but there's definitely potential there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we got off track again, but, yeah, I'm really excited. I think I'm more excited for this than Doomsday.
I think I...
And I think after the movie, I'll be more satisfied with it as well.
Yeah, because this comes out July, right?
Yeah.
So it's about like 5 or so months before Doomsday.
Yeah.
They haven't announced it, but I think he's gonna be in Doomsday. Because I feel like you kind of have to. Spider-Man's like he's probably the main guy now in the MCU.
You know what it was meant to be right after Endgame, who the main three were meant to be. It was meant to be Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I
thought Doctor Strange was in there too.
No, that's who Doctor Strange kind of came later after everything. So what happened was. They had fights, like, with Sony and Marvel had issues with rights. Yeah. And the only reason why we still have Spider-Man movies is because Tom Holland literally called the CEO of Sony crying. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So shout out to Tom Holland. Okay. Captain Marvel, she just kind of had a negative experience with the MCU and maybe kind of the fans, because a lot of fans do kind of hate on her, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's way too overrated, I think.
Yeah, but, like,
they're not my favorite movies. Again, I actually haven't seen the second one, but I'm probably going to check that out soon.
But...
What, have you?
No.
No, but I'm... What I heard about that movie was that it actually wasn't bad at all.
Really? I don't know.
I don't know, there wasn't much marketing for it. I kind of forgot it came out by the time it came out. But I'll probably go check that out sometime. But I think she gets way too much hate, first of all.
I think she also just doesn't fit in with her co-stars that well. Like, you ever watch the interview with them?
No.
It's kind of weird. Like
the chemistry?
Yeah, they don't have chemistry, and I honestly think it's her fault. Yeah. Like, I've seen it, like there's like body language psychologists, or like they'll break down things, and I'm like, yeah, the low-key is on her, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like, for example, like, they were on interview with Chris Hemsworth, right? And she was like, yeah, I did my own stunts, right? And he was like, yeah, you're the next Tom Cruise. And she's like, no, I'll be the next me. Thank you very much. And it's like, dog, he was obviously paying you a compliment. Like, I get it. Like, you want to be yourself person, da 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 da. But like, when you do that, you ruin chemistry. And it's not like he was even kind of dissing you. Like, Tom Cruise is arguably one of, if not the best stunt guy ever, right? So it's like, what are you doing here, you know? But yeah, I just don't think she has very good chemistry with her co-stars.
Potentially, yeah. But what were we talking about? That was meant to be the main route after Endgame, right?
Yeah, and then Chadwick dying.
Passed, yeah. But I feel like he's the main guy now. If you don't have him in Endgame, I feel like it's gonna be a little weird. Even though there's a lot that's gonna happen in Endgame, or not Endgame,
Doomsday. But there's so many characters already.
Yeah.
Like, how do you balance then Spider-Man on top of that?
Even if it's a cameo, I feel like he has to be in there.
A cameo is fine.
At the very end, like maybe see him get the black suit, or
lead
up to the black suit, or like.
I'm actually fine with him not being in Doomsday, because I like, he's such a big character that there's no way to balance him without kind of taking. I mean, I guess they kind of did in Endgame, but now I feel like there's as many characters, and they're more propped up. Like, for example, when Bucky was in Endgame, he wasn't the level he was now, right? He was still good at staple, but it's not like he ever had to carry a film. But like, he kind of has in a way now, right? So he deserves more time, right? But if someone like, but you have like 15 to 20
he's dying,
other...
100%.
That's so sad.
Yeah, he's definitely dying. But keep going.
He's my favorite MCU character, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, you said that after Thunderbolts, right?
I've been liking him even before then. Like, I started really fucking with him during Winter Soldier. I think he's the coolest one. Like, if I wanted to be any MCU character,
I think his aura's gone down a little bit.
Yeah, because whenever he's not a villain, like, it's the whole villain to friends trope. When you unlock
the villain, they become kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
It's so garbage.
Yeah, but to your point, yeah, you gotta prop up those characters a little more. But think about it, like, this is the Infinity War to Secret Wars being Endgame.
But, like, someone wasn't
Secret Wars... I feel like that's when you have, like, maybe you have Nicolas Cage cameo as, like, Ghost Rider or something. That's when you get the crazy people in there. I feel like that's where Tobey Maguire, Hugh... maybe Hugh Jackman and them could show up in that one. But I feel like with this one, you gotta have the MCU people in this. Like, I know we already got the X-Men in there. And there's probably a whole reason why that we don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're gonna have them in Secret Wars but not in Doomsday... Like, that's the, like... Do they have anyone in Endgame who's not in Doomsday? I think Captain Marvel. I think that's probably it.
I swear there was someone who wasn't Hawkeye.
He had a reason, I guess. He retired.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Spider-Man's not retired.
That is true.
In fact,
he's full-time now.
He's completely the opposite of retired.
Yeah, he's full-time.
There's no Peter Parker anymore.
Yeah, facts. That's pretty funny.
I don't know. It would be weird to me. They could probably play it off, and maybe I won't mind. Because they'll have the X-Men in there too, so there's already a lot going on. But it would be a little weird, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like we can keep going on and on about the movie.
100%.
But
we
might talk about it in the future because there's a lot more to talk about.
100%.
But yeah, that's the episode. It's a little short today, but I feel like we talked about everything we wanted to talk about.
Pretty much. Maybe it's just a little rushed.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys next week.